Hi everyone, this is Ashish Kyal here. Welcome to Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul learning series by wavestrategy.com and fantastic. So today's webinar, instead of at 4:30, we are conducting at 5:30, not at 4:30. Instead of 4, we are conducting at 5:30 because I was speaking at National Institute of Bank Management at IBM Pune, which is college by RBI. So I was speaking there, addressing the bankers about how to look at Elliott wave and how to apply it on bond yields. We looked at that, how to apply the concept of Elliott wave on forex markets, currency markets, and how GBP USD and various cross pairs are looking, all of those things. So we were doing it that way. So I was not able to connect with you all at 4. That's why we delayed it at 5:30. Vishal Singh is saying today time cycle is super fantastic. It's glad to know many of you are becoming the time trader, okay, which we call as time traders. It's always fantastic to know that. Very good evening to Pranita, Bhagirath, Rahul, Alok, all of you. Fantastic to see all of you over here. Mrinal Chaudhary wants to know how to calculate the period of time cycle. वो तो हम कल और परसों करेंगे, जो मास्टर ऑफ साइकिल्स के प्रोग्राम में हम करने वाले। लेकिन फिलहाल चलते हैं चार्ट पे, देखते हैं निफ्टी क्या कर रहा है एंड ओवरऑल ट्रेंड क्या है। बैंक निफ्टी खास करके देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ वीकनेस वी आर सीइंग इन बैंक निफ्टी। Yesterday bank nifty was weaker, today again something changed, so we are seeing a lot of different things happening in different markets. uh, Sudipto is saying it's fantastic to become time traders. Yes, exactly, it's wonderful to know about time. So आज 130 को बैंक निफ्टी 130, when I say 130, around that time frame, so 130 plus minus 1 hour can happen. We need to see some break of resistance level for price and time to confirm. Okay. Yogesh is saying bang on at 1:28 p.m. Okay, fantastic. So बहुत सारी चीजें थी. This is what I've been tweeting across. And let's go on the chart very quickly because we are going to keep this one as a short webinar. I have lot of homework to do for my presentation tomorrow and day after for Master of Cycles participants. Are there people from the program Master of Cycle participants here in this program right now, in this webinar right now? So for them, we are going to start. I see so many yes. We are going to start sharply at 10 in the morning. So be fresh, be ready, sleep early, get up fresh, and it's going to be simply 2 days of wonderful learning that you might say is going to stay with you for lifetime. Okay, and ये time technique और time theory कोई भी नहीं सिखाता. I'm going to give you the tools, how to find out the period, how to go about it, and all of those things. Nilesh Patil, if you have not joined yet, I think we have closed the registrations. I'll check with my team in case we can accommodate a few more who are a part here on the webinar. Okay, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Narendra has joined. So many of you have already joined. Let's go on Nifty. Okay, this is the Euro USD which we were discussing today at NIBM. I'm going to skip to Nifty right now. And we are going to look at certain aspects of Nifty, what the market is doing, how it's looking like. I'm going to remove all the annotations, remove the drawings. And what we are going to look at is look at the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame of Nifty, we are going to simply see what is happening on Nifty on the daily time frame. Prices are below the Ichimoku cloud, and this candle is very tricky candle. Okay, this looks like a inverted hammer, but forming just around this area. What is very interesting is that this is happening from an area of significance. Okay, that is one. Next thing, Bollinger Bands अगर आप देखोगे, I'm going to hide Ichimoku cloud. Look at this, Bollinger Band has worked fantastic. You know, at times सबसे simple चीजें बहुत ही अच्छी चलती है. At times that's how it is going to be. And people on YouTube, if you are there on the YouTube, you can join me on the Zoom also, where I will conduct some kind of polls and other activities. So be a part of this Zoom. The link will be shared across by my colleague. Let me just check 1 second. Okay, I'll just check if my colleague Neha is there. And if she is okay, she is there, she will share across the link and we will look at the chart meanwhile. So if you are looking at it, look at the middle of the band. Look at the middle of the band. Very importantly, try and focus. Middle of the band पे क्या हो रहा है वो देखो. Okay, you can use only Bollinger Bands and trade well. Yes, you can do that absolutely. Okay. Now, if you look at this, okay, something is wrong with. Just 1 second. I'm just connecting my drawing tool again. If you look at it, there is a rejection from the middle, rejection from the middle, rejection from the middle, despite of such a big gap here. Rejection, rejection, and rejection. Wow, this is super. सोचो खाली एक simple technique on a daily time frame. If you are looking at it, there is rejection with a gap from this level, this level, this level, multiple attempts given by prices, but rejection from there, and we are forming an inverted hammer. Okay, it's very important that once the low breaks here, once the low breaks on a Monday, then we might be again going towards the lower end of the band. Very importantly, okay, so we might go towards the lower end of the band, and once the low breaks here, that's the aim. If on Monday, if that happens, लेकिन फिलहाल एक भी कैंडल प्रीवियस लो के नीचे क्लोज नहीं हुआ है, despite of that. So we have to keep a watch on Monday. And also remember, this was the day of Purnima, the full moon, right? Which was on 16th of Feb. Okay, today is 18th. So yahan se still the high is not taken out. Still the high is not yet taken out. So बहुत सारे important levels है. 17,420 से 17,500 is the key. Unless that level is taken out, sell on rise. That is what I am telling you right now. If that level is taken out, be ready for a sharp up move. ठीक है, और नीचे का level support कौन सा है? 17,220. क्यों 17,220 है? We will now go on the time cycle chart. We will look at from the timing perspective कि वो level क्यों important है. So this is, I'm just sharing the chart here. Just 1 second. Are you able to see this chart here on my screen? This is Bank Nifty. We will go and check Nifty now. If you look at Nifty and look at that cycle zone, do you remember the cycle zone? जो हमने किया था 2 दिन पहले, and look at it, how fabulous it was. It worked super. तो अगर ये low break होता है, which is around 17,220, then the cycle will turn on the sell side until this time frame. इसके ऊपर हम बहुत डिटेल में करेंगे डिस्कशन कल और परसों में कि कैसे करना है, क्यों करना है, पीरियड कैसे सिलेक्ट करना है. ऑल ऑफ दोस थिंग्स विल हैपन इन मास्टर ऑफ साइकिल्स प्रोग्राम. सो दिस इज द लेवल दैट यू हैव टू कीप अ वॉच ऑन. 17,220 ब्रेक नहीं होना चाहिए. दैट्स वन. ऑन द अपसाइड, once we break this level, then we will say which is the top formed on a full moon day. This was the top formed on a full moon day. Then we can say that the overall trend is reversing on the upside only if the full moon day top is broken. तो अभी हम क्या कर रहे हैं? हम टाइम को समझ रहे हैं एंड टाइम के साथ में हम प्राइस कंफर्मेशन पे ट्रेड कर रहे हैं. So once the cycle low gets broken, the cycle turns into a sell side until the next low. Okay, so this science of how do we identify this cycle जो मैंने अभी बना रखा है, we will be discussing that in much detail. It requires time. I need at least 10 hours with you all to explain you this. इसलिए अब बैंक निफ्टी पे देखते हैं. So निफ्टी पे it worked out brilliantly well. Now बैंक निफ्टी cycle low is supposed to be forming around 130. यहाँ low बना, लेकिन यहाँ का टॉप अभी भी कैंडल ने निकाला नहीं. Look at that, exact level से रिवर्स हुआ. So Bank Nifty will turn bullish if we break out 37,820, which is this high. 37,820 पे we have to wait Once that is taken out, Bank Nifty time cycle will kick in. Which cycle is this? Look at it. It has worked such fabulously over here. It has worked well over here. On most of the occasions, it has worked well over here. And even in the past, if you look at this Bank Nifty cycle, it has just worked fantastically well. You can look at so many of the data and the past and look at it. It has just worked very, very well. So it's important for you to know that these are the time periodicities we are looking at. We will be deriving these time periodicities together tomorrow and day after. So Bank Nifty ka level kya hai? 37,820. That should be taken out for positive trend to start. If that does not happen and the low over here gets broken, which will turn price and time on the sell side until when? Until 24th of February, 10:45 a.m. So keep that date also in mind. 24th Feb, 10:45 a.m. is the date time which is going to be important. लेकिन वो जोन बनाना है हमें, इधर जोन नहीं बनाया है. Am I being clear? So overall view क्या है? Now that's the question. The overall view, if you are looking at the overall cycles that we have been drawing, and if you look at the Nifty chart, it is not very promising until we break that 17,420 to 500 level. Break below the low, मतलब 17,220 के नीचे टाइम सेल में है, बैंड सेल में है, फुल मून सेल में है. So we have a lunar confirmation, we have a time confirmation on a 15-minute chart, and we have a band confirmation as per price below 17,220. But I am again repeating, this is a probability. अगर कोई बोल रहा है उसके बाद ऊपर आ गया, स्टॉप हो गया, एंड देन डोंट ट्राई क्रिबिंग एंड सेइंग कि ये नहीं चलता है. 100% तो है भी नहीं. This is a science of probability, I am saying. This is inverted hammer is not a bullish signal. It will turn into a bullish signal only if we see break above the high. That will happen. So I am now riding this trend by selling strangles, because out of the money call or put को sell करके ride करना है. But the moment I see an acceleration on the downside, I will square off my position of the call which of the put which I am selling out of the money. Is it making sense? How do you ride an option? So we will discuss more about on this option strategies and how to go about it in the Master of Cycles program, which is tomorrow and day after. I'm now going to keep it very short this time today because I have to prepare a lot of things for that tomorrow and day after. I've been speaking for nearly more than 3 hours today at NIBM. Yesterday also I was speaking at NIBM. Monday I have a meeting for China Investment Forum again. So lots happening around, guys. And this webinar I really appreciate for you all to be here, and ensure you are there on my Twitter channel, because on the Twitter I have shared so many of the things. Open interest. So let me also talk about open interest, because that was the thing. So open interest पे nothing major has happened at 17,500. थोड़ा सा pull ऊपर हुआ है. Nothing significant at 17,500 is happening. 17,000 पे activity थोड़ी increase हुई है. So I think everyone is on the edge, just waiting. So you just ensure that. And the link to my YouTube channel is @Kyalashish, which is shared across by my colleague. And people there, you ensure you subscribe to that button. So OI is not suggesting major activity at 17,500 right now, which means वो break करना possible है फिलहाल के लिए. So Monday देखते हैं कहाँ open होता है, opening our candle क्या होता है, and then looking at the time, I am going to take a trade, which I am going to explain in next 12 hours of session, which is on Master of Cycles program, happening on Saturday and Sunday. I just want to ask you, are you a part of this wonderful elite group of becoming time traders? Are you a part of that? Here is a very quick poll for people who want to still be a part. I checked with my team. We can accommodate a few if possible. And here is the link she has shared across. Thank you, Neha. This is purely for participants who are there right now. So in case you are, if you want to register, you have to do it now, because later on we can't allow anyone to participate. So this is for Master of Cycles, because we are already full. We can't allow anyone else. Fantastic, Rahul and Chaitanya and so many of you who are a part of this program, which is happening tomorrow and day after. The link is shared across by my colleague on Master of Cycles, and that's a fantastic thing. Here is a quick poll I am taking. If you want to be a part of this program, it's going to be simply thrilling. Online है, live है, इसकी recordings भी दी जाएगी for a period of 10 days. English and Hindi combined. You don't really need to know any technical analysis if you want to combine with this. We had a pre-session yesterday where I explained how to plot a chart, and this is fantastic. Okay, eagerly waiting. Amit Kumar is, I'm not a part of this. I'm not sure. Have you registered for Master of Cycles program, Amit, or the mentorship? So if you are a part of mentorship, then definitely you will be a part of Master of Cycles. And fantastic. So the link will, the pricing is 22 plus GST, but only for the participants who are here right now, Yogendra. So not for anyone else. So you can't really share it with anyone else. So here is the link which is shared by my colleague. Already the link is shared across, so you can use that link if you want to be a part of this Master of Cycles, which is tomorrow and day after. Fantastic, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I have to rush now, and see you soon tomorrow at 10 a.m. Be prepared, stay safe, and ensure you are fresh in the morning. We will derive time for Bank Nifty, Nifty, Reliance, Tata Motors, stocks, Maruti. We are going to do a complete postmortem on time on n number of stocks, commodities, crude oil. We will see where it's going. We'll look at forex. We'll look at all of those things. So we are going to do that. So do not worry. Step by step करेंगे और हम सब साथ में करेंगे. And winner is already being declared for the Nifty guesswork. So we have declared that winner across, and I think you will be getting the book. Amit is the winner. Yes, Amit, I know you will be getting a signed copy of my book. So do not worry on that. So don't worry on that. We will run this contest again next week and give away a free copy of my book. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful time and see you tomorrow. This is Ashish Kal signing off, and ensure that you are there on time tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank you.